Hello everyone, welcome back to Lovely Lavender Wishes. I hope you're having a very blessed day. So today I want to continue on with journaling the Savior's birth, essentially. So I'm going to stay in Luke. We did this other page the other day, or I'm doing it the same day. I don't know when you're going to see the video, but so this is what I ended up doing with the background page. For those who were watching the previous video, I kind of went in and muted this background a little, and I like it better. I just put blue over in a lot more areas, and yeah, I like it better than what I had it. So that's kind of what I did differently on the page. When I got off camera, I kind of sat on it for a while, and I went back in and reworked it a little bit. But if I were to do it totally over, I think I would leave out the yellow altogether and just do blues, light blues and dark blues, probably for the whole thing. But, you know, it's still cool. So, anyway, so we'll be in Luke today. Excuse me. Okay, Luke, let's see, 1. Well, 1 and 2, really. Actually, more 2, because we're looking at the birth of Jesus. But you know, all this is leading up. Luke 1 and 2 is the whole story leading up to the birth of Jesus. But let me see. The verse that I'm really focusing on is what the angels say. So the shepherds are out in the field, and the angels come visit them, and the angel said to them, so we're in verse 10, don't be afraid or look, I proclaim to you the good news of the great joy that will be for all the people. Today in the city of David, a Savior was born for you, who is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be the sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped tightly in cloth and lying in a manger. I love the birth of Jesus, that story, whether it's Christmas or not. But for this page, I saw a page, I think it was a year or 2 ago. Somebody did a page with like purple ornaments. And y'all know me, I love purple. So that image stuck in my head for, here it is years later. So I'm going to kind of imitate the page, doing it on my own. But again, taking that idea, making it my own. So what I did is I went online to find a silhouette of a manger scene in a circle, printed in a circle, because I'm going to make it in an ornament. So I spent the time, about 10-15 minutes, using my little cutter bee scissors here and cutting out the silhouette. So this was all white around it. Actually, it had like decorative like swirls and stuff behind it, but I cut all that out and just kept the silhouette here. And then what I did is I traced this on a scrap page, and I'm going to use this as my stencil, and then this is going to get glued over it. So as my stencil, this is what I'm going to use. Does that make sense, y'all? You'll see what I'm going to do as we go. But in the meantime, first I want to stamp. So this is Close to My Heart stamp ink, and then this is Dewdrop Fade Resistant Dye Ink Memento Grape Jelly. I tried to find a couple different purples that I liked. So this one, that one's a bright purple, like a lavender type purple. And I have this stamp of hearts, because this is like the everlasting love of Jesus coming onto the earth that showed his true love. So this is where the ornament is going to go, and I want the hearts to kind of be peeping out from behind the ornament. I just dropped my plastic thing. Hang on. For my stamps, let me move that. Okay, so let me move all this. The only thing you'll need is some ink and maybe some round stencils if you want to do heart stamps, or you can draw the hearts in if you want. And I am not even going to put it on what is it? Like a backing for this. I'm just going to do it with my hands like this, because I want them kind of haphazard and wonky. So if this is going here, these will go right about there, peeping out. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put some in some other places. So since this is talking about the birth of Jesus, let's put some there. And maybe some up here. Like so. They're just light little hearts. Hopefully you can see that. We'll keep that open because I'm going to spray this and rub it off because we are going to use that ink for our ornaments. Okay, so I did prep my page again. People always ask if I ever am stamping, coloring, not coloring, but painting, let's see, watercoloring. That's what I meant by coloring. Anything with water, stamps, gelatos, anything like that. I always prep my page just for the fact that you never know what I'm going to do. And you can even see some of it came through. So it just depends on, you know, the ink. Some of these inks soak right through. Let me wipe this off real quick. But you just never know what I never know what I'm going to be doing on the opposite page. And it might react with it. So it's just better just to prep your page ahead of time. I know a lot of people don't like to. You don't have to. It's just, I like to just because, again, it just helps me with, you know, with leakage and seep through. And I use a lot of water and different things on my pages. And it could really mess up the other page, if that makes any sense, the page before it. Okay, so this is where my ornament's going to be. And I want it to be a purple color. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in. Oh, wow, I'm going to need a lot more. Go in with this light purple, which seems to be very, very light. Let's see if I can get some going here. Oh my gosh, y'all, very light. I might have to go in with the darker purple. Okay, let's try this purple. Whoop. Well, we know that one works, don't we? Okay. I'm doing it light at first because I'm afraid I don't know how dark it's going to get. So you can always make it darker, but it's harder to get it lighter. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm getting like a light color around the whole thing because this is going to be my ornament. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to make one side darker. Kind of, you know, to make it look like a 3D ball. One side will be lighter, one side will be darker. So you have like the light shining on one side. So this is going to be the darker side. And apparently I am going to have to keep doing, you can see where I got some of the gesso and some more gesso versus less gesso on spots. That's okay. It'll be covered up. Oh my goodness, y'all. I thought I'd only have to go over this like one time. It looks like I'm gonna have to go over it multiple times here. There we go. Okay, and I'm trying to, I think I had another purple. Let me see here. What is this one? This one might give me a different. Trying to find out. Let's see. I have a couple other. Let's see what this one does. This one's. Okay, I don't like this one. This one's more of a pinkish purple, so we're not going to use that one. That one's Sweet Plum. Let's try this one. This is Hampton Art. I don't know what it says, but we'll. Looks like it's about the same color purple. A little bit darker. So there we go. Okay, it's starting to look like a ball. See, look. starting to. I really want to get this one side dark. Let's see, what is it? Okay, well, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so let me grab. Okay, so there's one of our balls with the hearts coming out, and it'll be covered, a lot of it will be covered with the silhouette. Okay, so let me move that. The other thing I have now, the other ornaments coming on the page will be the smaller circle, so I'm going to use this one. So let me think where we would want, maybe we'll put one like right here. And I need to put this so it's not, there we go, so it's flat. So let's go in with the light first. It's super duper light. There we go. And let me do all of them, all the light ones first, since I got it on my brush. Let's see. Maybe one here, maybe? I want one kind of hanging off the side. So let's do that. I'll have this one hanging off the side. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, let's see what else. Put one maybe close up here. It's hard to get it right near the spirals here. Make sure you hold your stencil. So I'm just going to do this in stages. I'm going to do the light part first, and then we'll go back in and do the darker parts. Cool. Okay, got that one. Let's do one kind of hanging off the top. Cover those hearts that I just put on. Oh well, they'll peep out on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 ornaments. Is that, please? We'll put one right there. It's missing something right in that little spot. Right here. So anyways, I heard, I don't know, for those of you who are up north, I heard there's a huge snowstorm that hit the last couple days. Hope you're all doing fine. It's hot down here. Well, not hot. I wouldn't say hot. It's warm down here. It kind of, like in the morning, it's kind of cool, and then as the day goes, it warms up. So, okay, I'm going to take this one and now go back in and do the darker. But yeah, I saw on the news, like up in New York, and I guess the East Coast, they're getting hit pretty bad with a storm. So I hope you all are staying safe for those of you who live out in those areas. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, love it. Look at that. Love the purple. So I'm just repositioning these. I might not actually need this one. We'll just put that to the side. Yeah, so I hope you're all staying safe, staying warm. I'm just so glad I don't live up in Chicago anymore. I used to live in Chicago, and I'm just glad I don't. After seeing all those winter storms and such, I'm like, no, so glad So glad I don't. I think that was one of the major reasons why I was excited to move. Just not having to deal with the winters anymore. But I do miss, I've said this in other videos, I do miss the first snowfall. But I don't miss the rest. So this is how you can make your balls look more 3D, your ornaments. Just kind of go around the edges with a darker color. Keep one side lighter. That's kind of where the light is shining from. You know how like when you look at an ornament or like a shiny ornament, how it's got shadows along the edges and the light shines off like the middle part or something of the ornament. So that's kind of what this is imitating. Just hold your stencil still. I keep shifting mine. You could tape your stencil down each time, but y'all know me. I'm too lazy to keep, taping, take it off, tape some more. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay. I think that's done. This one needs a little bit darker. So then you just kind of look back, stand back. Oop, I got some there. That's okay. And then look back at it and see if there's places that you want to kind of go in and darken up a little or whatever. Like I said, it's easier to go in and get parts darker versus take away color. And looks like I'm just going to go and darken up some areas on all of these. I really want them to stand out. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Let's put that to the side. I got purple ink everywhere. Let's put that to the side. Let me just rinse this off real quick. But there you go. You got ornaments on your page now. And of course, let me see if I can. Ooh, it works. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and try to wipe off some of this ink that I got in other areas. Kind of clear that off a little. And I think that helps if you prep your page as well. You can do stuff like this. Go back in and wipe off some areas. Okay. And you do have to be careful. Make sure it's all dry. So we'll let that dry a little bit. Okay. So finish. I don't think I'm going to need this again, so I don't think I really need to clean it off right now. Okay, let me pull my sleeves because I'm sure I will get it all in. Look at that. Okay, so going on to the next thing. Okay, so I want to glue this. I think I'll do that. Well, no, I'll do that now. Do I want to do that now? I've got this star stamp, so I want to stamp it and yeah, so let's glue this. And then we got to put the ornament pieces, like, right now they just like look like floating balls. We got to draw in the little ornament toppers, and I got to be really careful around this. I'm going to get glue everywhere, but that's okay. I probably should have done a lot of this at Christmas time. I was so busy with Christmas stuff, but now that we're in the Gospels, it's kind of like you could relive Christmas a little bit. At least the story of Jesus's birth. Okay, let's get some more. I did do the Matthew page over Christmas with all the Christmas cards, the story of the birth with the shepherds and the angels and the wise men. So if you did not see that one, you can go back and watch that video as well. And then you can journal in Matthew. I did a double page spread in Matthew. Okay, I might have to go back and we'll see which parts glued down and which ones didn't. Everything's sticking to me right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take my black pen and I'm going to make little toppers for all these ornaments. So I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm not the best drawer, y'all, but you know, they're like kind of little. And I'm just gonna and this is the darker side. So I'm putting in a shadow. I'm like doing that cross hatching drawing again, just, and I'm gonna do the same for all of these. So just like little, so I'm just drawing up and down, just kind of squiggle lines really. And then I'm shading this side, so I'm just kind of doing a cross hatch, which is up and down and then back and forth. So you get like the shade, the dark side is from on this side. The dark side and the light side. I'm trying to let me grab a piece of paper. I'm just gonna put my hand here so I don't get it in all the ink and such. You don't have to do one on that one. I gotta do like half a one here. Okay, and then, oh yeah, but they need like little, hooky things. I don't know what to call them. The little topper parts that, so you can hook them. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a ruler. Let's see, one of these rulers has like a kink in it. I guess this one's fine. And I am going to draw a line, or maybe a couple lines. We'll draw like a couple little, so it looks like it's got a couple. And then I guess we'll do like a little, just like a little bow there, like it's tied to it. A little bow. And just do it for all of them. So I'm just doing like a straight line up a couple times. I don't mind if it's like a little jaggedy, kind of like it's string. And then a little bow. And I'm doubling up on the bow or tripling up on the bow. Oh, this one I have to do on this side. cute? They're starting to look like ornaments, aren't they? And this one, we'll just kind of, it's going to go right along the edge of the page there. You're only going to see this side of the bow. That one we don't even need. Okay. Ooh, they're looking good. They're looking, I love the purple. Okay, and here's the manger. Okay, what else? I want to do a highlight with the white pen. So, trying to think. It would kind of go down like this, like a half. Ooh, let's get my white pen working. Kind of like a little half moon, but not like, I just do a curve down and then square it off at the end and then curve it back up and then kind of color it in for like a little highlight. And since the light is hitting from this side, we're gonna do the highlight going down like this. This will give the ball a little bit more dimension too, so it looks a little bit more 3D. That makes sense. So kind of like that. I don't know what you'd call that. Like a half of a half moon. Like not even a half moon, no, a crescent moon. Sorry, y'all, not a half moon. Crescent, like a little sliver of a moon, but then you cut it in half, like you stop it halfway, you don't go all the way down. See, I can't talk and craft at the same time, y'all. That's why after I watch the videos afterwards, I'll see what I said and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I hope they know what I meant, because that's totally not what what I meant to say at all. But I know you all are smart. You know what I mean. You all know what I mean. Ooh, I love it. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Do I want to do it over him? Would that look weird? Maybe we'll do it. Just behind him. Okay, we gotta let that dry a little, because if I touch that, that's going to smear. So while that's drying, I printed out some of these words. Glory to the newborn king, season of love, O night divine, the reason for the season, baby Jesus. So let me move this to the side and grab my cutter. Actually, let me move this a little bit. Let me just shift that over a little. And I'm going to see if I can cut these out straight, kind of straight. I don't know if this paper was straight in the first place. It might not have been. Looks like it. I think I need a new blade on this thing. It's getting a little temperamental. Okay. So I'll just cut these out. And we'll see if we want to put them on. I wasn't sure if I want to put them on the page or not. We'll see if it covers too much or it just doesn't work. Ooh, that one was cut close. I should pay more attention. Pay attention to what I am doing. Trying to think if anything else has happened. Nothing much has happened lately. I don't have much to talk about, y'all. My life's kind of boring, other than doing all this, and I haven't had much excitement, which is good. I don't want excitement right now, especially after my son's car accident. We don't need any more excitement. That was excitement enough, y'all. So it's kind of good that everything is normal. But he's doing good. He is healing. He's just sore right now. Let me do it this way. And the car was totaled, so he had to say goodbye to his car. And he even said, he's like, oh, the worst things are to deal with as an adult are car issues and medical issues. I'm like, yep. You are learning quickly. Yes, those are the worst things you have to deal with, I think. I mean, they're just the most, I don't know, the most difficult to deal with, I guess, or just the most time consuming perhaps to deal with. Okay, let me move this. Okay, let's see. I want to do a star, so I'm going to use my Versamark, and I am going to grab, where did my little backing go here? I'm going to do a star right, we want it right over Jesus. Do we want it to peep out of the ornament or stay in the ornament? I guess it should stay in the ornament. That would look kind of weird. Actually, let me... Okay. I don't want it too dark because I'm going to go in with the white, I think. Oops. Oops. Let's see if we can... Well, I'll go in with the white. Don't work out. I don't have one of those, some people have that thing where you fold and stamp, and if you have to double stamp, it puts it in the exact same spot. It's like one of those magnetic things or whatever that keep your stamps on. I don't have one of those, but that's okay. We work it out. Okay, so we gotta let that dry. So I'm thinking of maybe just putting words in different areas. Let's see. The reason for the season. We'll put that at the top with the, maybe like that. What do y'all think? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I also have this washi tape. And, ooh, I forgot I had this stamp too. Y'all, I have so many things I want to do. Okay, so this says Silent Night, Holy Night. Do we want to do a stamp? That's a lot of stuff going on the page then. Maybe I do that. Stamp that there. This will go up on the... Then I have this. Okay, we'll put that in a few places. Okay. Okay, let's stamp that. Silent Night, Holy Night. I'll just stamp it like this. Hopefully it'll stamp good. I've got so much stuff here, y'all. I gotta move this. I need more space. Oh my goodness. Let's move this. Oh, that worked. Now, hopefully it'll work on the page. The problem is that it gets all... Okay. Silent Night, Holy Night. Let's put that right there. Come on. Do it good. Do it good. Yay! It worked! So exciting. The little things excite me, y'all. Silent Night, Holy Night. Ooh, I love that script, too. That's really pretty. I don't think I've used this stamp before. Okay, Silent Night, Holy Night, got that. And let's move this. I want to use the white and do this, fill in this star with white and keep some of the black outline. I can cover most of this double stamp just with the white here. So that works. So this is my Signo pen. This seems to be the best pen I have found to do the white. I got a couple of these before and they were not working. Like I don't know what the problem was. I must have gotten some dud pens or whatever. And I'm like, what is the big deal about the Signos? Everyone kept saying, get Signos. Well, I got them and they didn't work. But then I got another batch and these work well. I got like a batch of 3. I think they come in 2 or 3. And these work well. So maybe I just had a bum batch or a couple pens that didn't work or they dried out or what. I don't know. Oh, I like that. Pretty. Okay, gotta let that dry. Okay, so while that's all drying, let's glue these words. And I'm debating, do I want to ink around? No, I think that'll be too much purple. We'll just keep it white. If we put too much purple, it could overwhelm everything. This is how I glue, y'all. I get it everywhere. Where did I have this again? Well, it's going there. And then I get ink all over my fingers too. And every day my husband will come home and he'll be like, you were crafting, weren't you? I'm like, yep. I can tell by your hands. Your hands always look like they have paint on them. Like, yep. Paint or glitter. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'll be wearing like black, and I'm wearing them right now, black sweatpants. And if I use glitter on anything, I'll stand up and I'll be having glitter on me like from head to toe. My husband will be like, what in the world? Where's all this glitter coming from? I'm like, crafting. Okay, so I want to do like a little topper here. So I want to definitely put this washi tape because it's hearts. And I'm going to put some glue on this because this is, I've been touching it too much. It's losing its stickiness. Some washi tape I have really sticks really, really well. And then other washi tape I have barely sticks at all. So I guess it depends what kind you get. Oops. It would help if I put it on evenly. And I have this shape. I really like this shape. So I want to make a topper with that. And I found this purple paper that I thought, like, wow, that really does match really well. So I am going to make my own topper. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to cut this out. This was from, I don't know, maybe Project Life or something type set. And I am going to use this as a stencil. Use this sticker part if I can get it off. There we go. Ooh, I love that. So I'm gonna use this as a stencil. And I'm gonna save this because I can use that as a stencil for other things later. And then so now I'm just going to grab my little scissors and cut this out. And I'm gonna double this up because this is a kind of a thin piece of paper. So anytime I'm doing tabs or anything that's going to stick out from the page, I like to double up so it's firmer and stronger and won't bend as easily. I mean, it's still going to bend because depending on how, you know, how much you're grabbing your Bible and how much use you get out of it. Let me erase these pencil marks. Okay, so now I'm going to, let me think. I'm just going to draw it on this side because I want it to I want the colorful side to be face up. We'll glue these together. So y'all, I am looking for some new series, I guess, to watch. Whether it be on Hulu or, I don't know, Prime or Netflix or TV or whatever. So if you have some good television series or movies, I like the series. I like getting into the characters and watching things that are, you know, have multiple seasons versus just a movie that's only like 2 hours long or something. I like watching series because then you can get into the characters more and such. So if you have any that you recommend, let me know because I am looking for some new ones because I feel like there's really not many great things on to watch TV to watch, and I don't have time to go searching for stuff. So okay, let me even this up a little. I thought I had them even, but they're not. And my OCD, even though I don't have OCD, my perfectionism, I guess, is coming out. And not that I'm perfect either. It's just sometimes little things like this bug me. They bother me. And I'll sit there and every time I look at the page, I'll see that and it'll drive me crazy. So we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to glue that there. So that's, you know, if you don't have little tabs, make your own. You can make them on all different ways. I had that and I like that shape, so I'm going to use it. Oh, I love that. That matches perfectly. And then I have Oh Divine Night here. So let's see. I'll just maybe do it on a, or do we want it straight? We'll do it straight since everything else is straight. That would be the only thing wonky. It would look weird. We'll do it straight across. But it will be a little wonky. I don't want it. I want it like off to the side here. Oh Night Divine. Now I got Christmas songs in my head, y'all. After all this. Silent Night, Holy Night, Oh Night Divine. Ah, glory to the newborn King. Okay, let's see. Let's put, we need some darker. So I'm going to put a little bit of this washi tape down at the bottom as well. And maybe at the side too. Let's see. Do we need to tear it? Nothing else is torn though. Everything's straight. We'll see if it'll look weird. Doesn't look too weird, does it? Well, here, we're talking about the birth of Jesus, so I'm going to put it right down here. Oop, if I can get it to go. To highlight that this is what we're talking about right here. Actually, I'm just going to use this other one, little one right here too. So that will point our eyes right to there. The birth of Jesus right here. Awesome. Well, there we go. I think we got it all. Do we have it all? Does anything else need to be done? I'm missing, I might want to put a few more hearts. I just want these other hearts, maybe some right here. They're just not showing up as much as I want them to. Okay, y'all, I always have a hard time opening this thing. I don't know why. There we go. I don't know why. Okay, well, that didn't really show up too. There we go. Since those got covered up. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Stop. Okay, well, there we go, y'all. Oh my gosh, stand back and look at it. It looks so cool. Turned out way better than I thought it would. Okay, so let me bring this up. Okay, so here is the top with the tab. There are the little hearts. And the washi tape and the little silhouette. So all you gotta do is just find a silhouette and just cut it out and then just draw circles and ink them in. So, man, we were blessed that God decided to send his son down to us. God with us, Emmanuel. I mean, what a gift, y'all. What a gift. I still can't even, you know, it just blows my mind. So I am so thankful for that. So, this I think is going to be one of my favorite pages, just for the message as well as the purple. Yeah, and I just really like how it turned out. So thank you for whoever did this page. I wish I should start. I really need to get better with keeping names with pictures. Sometimes I don't even keep the picture. Sometimes it just stays in my head. So I know I saw this ornament thing a while back, and I just remember them being ornaments all over the page, and then the silhouette down at the bottom, and I just loved it. So I kind of did the same thing. So whoever did it, thank you so much, because that was just such an inspiration for me, and it stuck with me for these few years. So yeah, I love when that happens. So thank you so much, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.